rM200, very portable. The wheels help a lot. The new handle that's adjustable is nice for the positioning of the camera. I really like that option. Sometimes if you're on a roof, you can angle a little bit better, and it doesn't feel like this thing's falling off the roof all the time. And then the wheels just make it nicer when you're carrying your locator, your batteries, your your clipboard, all that stuff. The handle is a big asset there. It seems to be a little bit heavier than the original Color Mini, but with the wheels and the handle, I don't think it's going to be an issue. A lot of times when I'm getting on the roof, I'll use the smaller handle that's actually a part of the drum itself rather than the handle that folds up. The folding handle is good if you have a two-man crew. Sometimes you can actually lift the entire unit up. The extended handle, it gives it another 24 inches. Sometimes the person on the roof can actually grab it and pull the thing up just like that. So it just kind of depends on the situation. The other thing that's nice is the changed push rod is far better than the original Color Mini. 2 to 3 times as much push length around several bends, and it's just night and day between the two. Pushing the cable back in with the closed drum, it keeps the cable from popping back out again. Sometimes you'd be pushing it back in, it's not going to seat properly in the drum, and if you don't push it just right, it's going to kick itself back out again, and you have 8 feet of push rod in that bathroom that you're working in, or you're trying to fight it to push it back into the drum on a roof, and that's the last place you want to be messing around with something like that. Pushing out is really smooth. It seems to have a little bit more of a controlled push. On the old Mini, you had the old dial where you could tighten the tension down. This seems to be like kind of a happy medium between the two, and it seems to push back and go in really easily. The image is good. Small pipe, it's great. 4-inch still gets a good picture. If you do anything with 6-inch, you're really past its capabilities at that point in time. Overall brightness, the 6 LEDs on it, it's fantastic. The reflector seems not to be too bright. You don't get a lot of glare on it, and you keep a really good picture most of the time. But the sharpness of the picture between the new camera head with the rM200 and the old Mini mainline, it just seems to be a sharper picture, and the colors seem to be a lot better. You can see a little bit farther down the pipe. There's some of the things I've noticed. But if I was going to buy another camera on the market, it would be the rM200 if I was going to buy my first camera, because you can do from 1.5-inch pipe up to possibly a 6-inch pipe. Where your mainline reel, you're limited to 3-inch and up. So if you want a versatile camera that you can use for big pipe and small pipe, the rM200 is definitely the way I would go, and I would recommend that to somebody who's buying one camera system for their first camera.